Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of my YouTube channel. This is Trey Collis coming from beautiful South Texas, where I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend and a great sports weekend. As a matter of fact, I just got done watching the New York Yankees take a 2-0 lead over the Minnesota Twins. I'm watching the Houston Astros right now, kind of struggle against the Tampa Bay Rays, even though Cole is pitching out of his mind again, striking out everyone in his everyone in his wheelhouse right now. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into that. I'm also going to talk a little bit about NFL and NCAA football as well. But that being said, baseball postseason is here, and I'm just so impressed with the New York Yankees. Even though I'm biased and I'm wearing the Yankee gear right now, that's my team. But I just don't see how anyone is going to out-hit them or outscore them, especially if Tanaka is pitching lights out like he did today. And then if you get Paxton getting better and better as well. He's had a great last 2 months, even though he's a little iffy in the first inning again yesterday. But from top to bottom, from DJ LeMahieu to Gio Urshela in the ninth batting spot, there's no way that's an all-star caliber lineup. Each one of those guys I can make a case for that should have made the all-star team. Brett Gardner hit 28 home runs. Gleyber Torres 30-something. Gio 30-something home runs. Aaron Judge, who was injured half the year, had 27 home runs. Stanton had 3 home runs, and he only played 16 games. Encarnacion has been injured, but yet he's hitting lights out right now, coming back from that oblique injury. So from top to bottom, I don't see how anyone can match up power for power, hit for hit with this Yankee lineup. Yes, it's going to be a fun matchup if Houston makes it out of the Tampa Bay Rays series with Justin Verlander and Cole. Cole and Verlander strikeout machines, but with the Yankees, you either strike out or they get home runs or big hits. And with the Yankees, you got to stay away from the big innings, which I think the Astros can do, but I just don't see how they can maintain that throughout the whole series, and I don't see how anyone can beat them in 4 games. That's just my take on the Major League Baseball postseason. But I'm going to shift into NCAA right now, who I think is the best team in the NCAA. And no, it's not Clemson or Alabama. Yes, my number one team right now is Ohio State. And if you see what they're doing to Michigan at half, up 31-10 against the top 5 defense in Michigan State, Justin Fields is amazing at quarterback. And then their running back, that 1-2 punch combo, that's the best backfield in the NCAA by any means. And then their wide receivers are lethal as well, speedy speedsters in the slot, wideouts. You just can't contain them. I'm sorry. And then the defense is starting to step up. I think Ohio State is your best team in the NCAA, followed by Clemson, even though Clemson did look a lot sluggish against North Carolina. But I think it's been. I think every team goes through that. Alabama's going to go through that here in a couple of weeks when they finally play a good team. But right now, it's Clemson at number 2, and then I have Alabama at number 3, even though they haven't played anybody. Their schedule's fixing to ramp up. Let's see how they do. But the offense does look phenomenal with their 4 wideouts that they have, especially with Henry Ruggs, the third, speedster, wideout, all those other lethal weapons that Tua has. So Alabama is your number 3, and then I got to put Georgia at number 4 just because they beat Notre Dame. But I think Notre Dame could beat Georgia in a mutual field. So that's my top 5: Ohio State, Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, and then Notre Dame. Oklahoma, they haven't played anybody. I'm not impressed with Oklahoma whatsoever. They played Houston, UCLA, South Dakota State, Kansas. So they really haven't played anybody. So until they play Texas, and let's see what they do against Texas. Yes, I know Texas secondary is beat up, and probably they're going to have a field day with that. Oklahoma's offense is, especially with Jalen Hurts throwing the ball and playing the lights out like the way he is right now, even though he hasn't played anybody, like I've said 10,000 times. Let's see how they do against Texas in a great team, in a top 10 team against Texas. So let's shift to the NFL right now. NFL is getting hot and exciting. The Rams, who just lost to the Seattle Seahawks, are 2-2, and they're not even leading the division. It's the Seattle Seahawks. So the Rams look like they're a little bit of trouble. That defense is skeptical right now. They allowed 55 points against Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You allowed 30 points against the Seattle Seahawks, who all they have is Russell Wilson and no real threat of wide receiver. And so I just don't see how I think the Rams are having a Super Bowl hangover right now. I just think that the Rams' time has passed, and right now I just think that the Saints, if they get Drew Brees back, that defense plays lights out like it did against Dallas, I think that the Saints are another team to reckon with. I think Dallas is still in there. I think they just had one of those hiccup games. But saying that, this is a big game for Dak Prescott and that Dallas offense for tomorrow because they have to show everyone that, yes, we can, against these great defensive teams, we can still score 28 to 31 points a game. So for Dak Prescott's contract situation, everything that's going around him right now, to prove that he is a man, he can lead this team. This is a big game for him tomorrow, and I look for him to show out against that Green Bay defense, who is pretty good. They're better than years past, but they're still young, and I still think that they're not as good as people thought they were at the beginning, including myself. I was overhyped. I'm sorry about that, but I look for Dallas Cowboys to get a big win tomorrow and then silence all the haters. But New England and Kansas City, that's basically the AFC. That's going to be, when they meet in the upcoming weeks, that's basically going to be for home field advantage. That's going to be the AFC Championship game. It's already penciled in. There's no other threat in the AFC. But the NFC is wide open. I think it comes down to the Saints and Cowboys. And I think that Dallas Cowboys might take it this year, but that's still a long ways to go. Dallas has a couple of injuries they got to get healed up with Tyron Smith. Amari Cooper doesn't look healthy. Michael Gallup's supposed to be coming back tomorrow, so I hope that's going to open up the offense a little bit more. But I still have Dallas coming in and making it to the NFC Championship game, which it probably will be against the New Orleans Saints if the Saints defense can keep stepping up, because I don't think Drew Brees is going to come back healthier, and he's getting a little bit older and he can't throw the ball down the field. Alvin Kamara is a beast at running back. He's hard to tackle. He's shifty. He's an all-around back. He's just one of the top 3 backs in the league right now. So that's just my take on the NFL right now. Nothing really has changed. You have the Chiefs and the Patriots basically going to fight, and I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to show something against the Green Bay Packers, even though Aaron Rodgers have had the Dallas Cowboys number in the past at Jerry World, but I think this time's going to be a little bit different because I think the Cowboys are tired of hearing all the negative talk all this week. I think they're going to be ready to play. Anyway, I appreciate everyone listening, and I hope everyone has a great Sunday and a great rest of your week. If you have any questions, comments, put the comments in below. I would appreciate it. Until next time, talk to you later. Peace and love, guys.